Hey, buddy. I just wanted to talk through an idea, and it's the sort of contrast of humility versus humiliation. Because in a lot of recovery, it's about humility, and it's about lowering your level of importance, and it's about understanding that you're not the center of the world, and blah blah blah. Um, it's important, but the other part of it being humiliated and then confusing those two things, I think it's confusing for me. And so I spent some time kind of spinning the idea around in my head. And this is really what I came up with. The difference, or I should say, the common thread in humility and humiliation is you, it's yourself, or more specifically, how important you think you are, your level of self importance. So here's what I mean. Humility means really low self importance. The definition of humility is a modest or low view of one's own importance, humbleness. Whereas humiliation is the opposite of that. Instead of having a low self importance, I've got a really high one. I think I am awesome. I think I'm special and unique. I think I'm a gift, and people need to understand that what I'm saying and sharing is so wonderful. And if it's not received that way, I feel it as what we call humiliation. The definition of that one is humiliation, to make someone feel ashamed and foolish by injuring their dignity and self respect, or you could say self importance. So, really, the idea or difference between these two things, the heart of it, it's like two sides of a coin. On one side, I feel like I'm really important. And so whatever's happening in life is not honoring how great I am. And so now I'm humiliated. I'm upset because I know how it's supposed to be and it's not working right. In essence, I've tried to exert my will on the world around me to make it line up so that I can be happy and I can feel good inside. And it didn't work. And so I got taken down a few pegs. That's humiliation. Whereas in the same opportunity, it's almost like when I feel humiliated, it's a gift. It's a red flag to say, hey, I'm doing the thing that lowers me down a few pegs here. So what is it that I'm doing that is elevating me up to all of these pegs? Why do I feel like I'm so way up here and so important? And life is now bringing me, God is putting me in a situation to remind me that I got to bring the pegs down a few levels and to do this thing called humility, to not put my own self in the middle of everything, my own importance in the way I see it, in the way that I understand how it should be and how it works. They are literally the same thing. Humility and humiliation are the same. They only show up in our lives differently based on how important we think we are.